It takes a lot of work, time, and money to produce all of the content we have here at 7 Lamb. If you enjoy our shows and would like to help us out, we're on Patreon. You can visit patreon.com/7lamb, the number 7, L-A-M-B. We have multiple tiers to choose from with tons of bonus content like scripts, bloopers, videos, and early ad-free releases. Our patrons are a big help and allow us to keep producing quality content. So if you'd like to help us out, once again, that's patreon.com/7lamb, the number 7, L-A-M-B. Thanks, and enjoy the show. Ho, 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 Merry fucking Christmas.
Jesus. Coming in strong.
I am Santa Amber in that over there.
Santa Amber. She's got a
Santa
funny little hat
Robert
on.
Lamb.
You'll see.
And
That's me.
this is Will There Be Cake Christmas Edition.
Ho, ho, holy crap. We're still here.
We have a special guest today.
Sitting over there
name
is Daniel
is-
Craig.
Daniel Craig. He's got a sore throat today, so he won't be talking, but we'll let you know how he feels. I got gifts for Robert Lamb that say, Happy Birthday, Jesus.
Oh, my gosh.
We're celebrating today, guys.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Did you get me a gift, Robert Lamb?
You know I didn't.
Oh, man. You could have pretended. Nobody can see.
Yeah, I got you this thing.
Oh, I don't even know what that's from.
It's a bobblehead of the Mole Man, a Marvel villain.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I'm
it's a
not
Mole
good
Man.
at superheroes.
I'm gonna look. Yes, you are. You read comics and shit.
Yeah, but not really superhero comics.
That's true. That's true.
You
That's
need
true.
Jack for that.
Yeah, Jack for that. I think Jack is what brought this Mole Man. I'm gonna look it up if it's hold on. Oh, I'm getting a call from Newport Richie. Let's not answer that.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, why does it come through? Turn off all those. Okay, this is a great start to this podcast.
Well, to be fair, Christmas is never perfect.
There it is. Mole Man from Marvel. He's a villain.
He looks like the Green Lantern with sunglasses.
It looks like a
and
chubby Green
balding.
Lantern with sunglasses.
Like 3D glasses. What is up with his glasses?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're in the holiday spirit. It's nice and chill in this
It's colder in my place
than it is outside.
than it is outside. And that's not because the air's on or anything like that. It's just I live in a garage, so it does like the extreme of whatever's outside.
I know, I love it.
So it's cool outside, but it's colder in here.
I think that's most places though. My house was cold inside too, and I like put on a long sleeve shirt and a sweater, and then I walked outside. I was like, "What the fuck?
Why is it so hot out here?
It's so hot
Because
out."
we live in Florida where there's like a cold week here and there.
It's supposed to be cold tonight though, so
Cool.
that's exciting.
Yeah, that means Christmas will be pretty cold.
If only it would snow.
It's not going to snow.
I know.
It has before
Yeah.
in Tampa, but it was like 60 years ago
Where
or something
we
like that?
We
I
weren't
don't
even
know.
born yet.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if it snowed, but it's not going to snow. My Adam went home for Christmas, and he sent me a picture today of his parents' house, and it's like full of snow. Apparently, he thought it was supposed to snow on Christmas today, but now it is just going to rain all day. But he sent me this picture this morning
It's gonna
before the
rain.
rain.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it's so pretty. It looks
It is
like
pretty.
a Christmas wonderland in Connecticut right now.
I like visiting snow. I just don't know if I want to live in it. I don't like the cold.
Yeah, me neither. Nobody.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people do, but
Yeah, a lot of people do.
nobody likes
Everybody who's north of us likes it. But not us.
Not us.
We're going to stay in Florida and celebrate a Christmas in Florida.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks
and
for
to all a
joining
good
us
night. Wait, is
today.
this it? That
Yeah,
it?
no, I'm just
Okay.
talking.
I thought you were signing off. I was
Signing
like,
off.
wow. No facts, no nothing. Let's just get. I mean, obviously, people want to hurry up and get to their presents because
I
you're
mean,
probably listening to this first thing when you wake
Yeah,
up,
you gotta listen to this before you go see what Santa left you.
or just like leave it on and have it play instead of Mariah Carey again, and have just our podcast play while you open up the gifts and drink your eggnog.
Yeah, man, I want some eggnog.
Is eggnog a morning drink? I guess it is.
It's an
eggs.
anytime drink,
It's an anytime drink.
especially on Christmas.
I say that about all alcohol.
Yeah. Time
If you're an alcoholic, it's an anytime drink.
Time doesn't matter on Christmas. Like, people eat. It's like Thanksgiving. You eat at like noon, and then what do you do the rest of the day?
You play with your gifts. You play with your toys.
And you drink and apparently go to the movies, but maybe not this
That's
year.
true. Yeah, not with COVID times. You watch Wonder Woman at home.
Yep. I
I
think
mean,
it's
you
still
can go to a theater, but
it's still going to be busy
yeah, it will be because people
I'm
want to
gonna
get
hate
out.
myself. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you work today. That sucks.
I do, but I get paid time and a half today.
That is good.
My crew members do not, but I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
Because I don't know, because
Isn't that against the
the
law?
entertainment industry is fucked up when it comes to movie theaters.
That's so. I thought they
Nope.
have to because it's a federal holiday.
Nope.
Okay.
It's because we're classified as the entertainment industry, so that's the same reason why we don't get overtime
It's why Hooters can only hire girls and they get away with
with
it.
big titties.
Yeah. Yep. That's how they do it. It's
Exactly.
entertainment. It's not a
entertainment.
restaurant.
Yeah, no, I remember, I mean, you know that, working at the theater, you didn't get paid anything extra on Christmas.
Did I not?
And you're
I
required.
thought we did.
No, and you're
Yeah, because at midnight they would say after midnight you got paid time and a half if you worked like Christmas Eve or whatever.
I don't know where I really am.
I swear that was a part of it. Same
Maybe-
with Thanksgiving.
Maybe Movieco was a little bit better.
I mean, maybe it was the old. It was definitely during that time. It was the older theater,
Yeah.
a different company, but
But no, I remember working there and it being like, this is bullshit, because we
well,
had to
that's
work.
why AMC's
We
going
have
under.
to be. They're the only theater left. You have to be available holidays to work at a movie theater. Yet you don't get paid anything extra on Christmas.
Yeah, that's bull.
But we always had free food. Not this year because COVID.
Yeah, you can't be sharing food today.
Can't be sharing food today.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like Christmas music?
Not really. No,
Okay, me
I don't
neither.
like it at all. Actually,
I don't like it at all.
I it's the same songs.
Yep.
Over and over, sung differently. And if I hear that Mariah Carey song again, I hear it all the time at work, like at least 4 times at work, every shift. It's just a lot.
I don't like it either, but there's one song that came out this year. I'm gonna play like 2 seconds of it so we don't get sued.
Right.
It's called "It's Christmas and I Fucking Miss You." And I
Who is
love
that?
it. I kind of love it. It's Pup and Charlie Bliss.
Yeah.
They're both like pop punk bands.
I don't know if I mean, it's not going to get a lot of airtime because they're cursing in it. I mean, they're not going to put that with
Oh, yeah.
Jingle Bells or anything.
And I opened with "Merry Fucking Christmas."
That's true. But I just meant in general, you're not going to hear that at a lot of department stores.
Oh,
In
right.
the future.
Yeah,
I don't think.
probably not.
Do you, how, not to get too political, how's your view on Baby It's Cold Outside?
I don't have a view on "Baby It's Cold Outside."
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's fine.
It's fine.
If you watch the movie where he's singing it to the girl, yeah, she's trying to leave, but she likes the chase. You know what I mean? She's like, no, I gotta
Some ladies
go.
like to say no.
Yeah, it's like Bill Burr says, it's a no, stop it. It's not like a no, no, I don't want to do that. No,
You got to
It's
know how to read the nose.
Yeah, there's different no's. And I think she gives in. She's like, yeah, okay, it is cold outside.
You're right.
You're right. It's chilly.
It's a little bit nipply.
Yeah.
So neither one of us are really religious, and this is really kind of a religious holiday, but I think
Yeah.
it's become, back in the day it was super religious holiday. I think it's more become just not.
Yeah, I don't think everybody who celebrates it because of tradition and
Right.
just having gifts and celebrating it, especially if you have kids.
Right. Just the novelty of it. Santa
yeah.
Claus, reindeer.
I mean, it's even Thanksgiving. We don't think about all the atrocities. We
Right.
just think about the food.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it is known to be the when the Son of God was born.
Nice.
And I didn't have any wrapping paper, so I got you this bag that says "Happy Birthday," and I wrote Jesus in.
Thank you, Dimitri Martin.
That makes it Christmassy.
It does. It does. Happy
birthday, Jesus. Yep,
Solid.
solid. But actually, no one knows the exact time and place of Jesus's birth. In the Bible's New Testament, the apostles Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John share similar stories, but never actually name the date of Jesus's birth. But some historians believe that the 25th was chosen because the early church wanted to link the Son of God's birth with the rebirth of the sun, which arrives after the winter equinox.
Okay. I bet his birthday wasn't in the BC era.
Great.
Thank you.
But mathematicians, the first millennium historian calculated the date of Jesus' birth to be December 25th. So that probably was.
Okay.
We'll just go with it.
I mean, it's fine. Like you said, we're not religious, so we just celebrate with the gifts.
Yeah.
Do people go to church on Christmas?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
I know Easter. I just didn't know. I don't think I ever went on Christmas when I was a
What
kid.
we talked about yesterday for New Year's Eve, I don't know if they do both. I think some of them do both, but some do like not New Year's, Christmas Eve. Some do the midnight Christmas
Right.
Eve, and then some do like Christmas morning. Some probably do both. I don't know. My sister Kara goes to church, and she did like a Christmas church service this past weekend. So I think it just
Right. I mean, they probably all do different, but like I just figure like a lot of things are closed on Christmas. I just didn't know if churches were. I figured some were, but I don't know if all of them are.
so much stuff is closed on Christmas. It's hard to find food when you're
More
someone
things
that
are
works.
open now though than they used to be. I remember being a kid and like nothing was
Yeah.
open. Like if I needed batteries for my remote control car, I had to wait till the next day because
I
CVS
noticed
wasn't
this
open.
year, I think because of COVID and like just the stress of the year, and I noticed this year a lot more places are closed than they have been in the past.
probably. I'm sure
Which I
COVID
think
plays
is-
a part in that.
Yeah, which I think is kind of
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. Give everybody a break, even though you're working.
I'm working.
Movie theater, because movie theaters have to be open. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
this is our
nothing
biggest
says
day of the
Christmas-
year.
Yeah,
We're trying to stay alive. We definitely got to be open today.
might sell over 100 tickets.
Yeah,
Hey, you.
when I looked like 4 days ago, we had 150 tickets sold, pre-sold. So we probably got more now, all for Wonder Woman. And
Which is not
Eight.
usually good
no,
because usually it's like thousands of tickets.
oh yeah.
Like,
Usually we do over
On
1,000
Christmas, yeah.
1,000 people. But I think my boss projected like 400, which is the most we would have done all year so far if
Wow.
we do 400. But
right.
I think it'll be close. But we have like 8 theater rentals, which is a
But
minute
it's-
maximum of 20 people for each theater, and there's 8 of those. And 90% of them are watching.
It's weird though
Wonder
because
Woman.
like Wonder Woman is gonna be on HBO also.
Yeah, but
Like, they're
people love
releasing it.
the theater.
No, I love the
experience.
theater experience too. I probably won't go out just because I'm going to family, visit family and stuff on Christmas. But I have gone on Christmas
Yeah.
before.
Oh, I
movie
think
theaters.
I think it's a good day to stay home and watch, like open your presents, and then if you're a big fan, watch it at home, and then if you really like it and want the theater experience, go out and see it again in Dolby or IMAX.
Dolby.
Dolby. When you don't have to bring your mom or grandma that you're worried about killing by bringing out into the COVID world.
That was a weird sentence.
Yeah.
What's your favorite gift you ever got on Christmas?
That's a fucking weird question.
Why? I think it's a good one.
Okay, but I don't remember all the gifts I got.
Okay, well, what's one that stands out for you that you remember you got and you're like, this is awesome? Remember, like, what's the one that made you act like that kid who got the N64? Oh my god, it's an N64!
Nothing.
Really?
I don't know. I think I got a bike one year, and that was probably pretty exciting. Honestly, like, I think probably game systems or a bike. And I think my sister got me, when she got me a PS1 when I was younger, that was probably pretty exciting. And then I got a GameCube one year. So, like, the game systems and the bike were probably the most exciting. So
Yeah.
my parents were separated when I was young, so I did like every other weekend visitation with my dad. So like some years I would do Christmas at my dad's, and some years I would do Christmas at my mom's. And the nice part about going to my dad's is like they would spend like a shit ton of money on gifts, and there's like that side of the family was huge, so it was like a real tree, and then like presents flowing all the way out through the living room.
Mhm.
So that was really cool. Not that I ever got anything like amazing from them, but I did get my GameCube from my dad's side.
Nice.
But my mom always had a fake tree. I mean, I loved Christmas more with my mom because I was more comfortable with my mom. But
Right.
just like the aesthetic of the real tree and the presents everywhere was the cool part of going to my dad's.
I always had a fake tree. We never
Yeah.
got a real tree.
My mom has always had a fake tree. I don't know. I think she might have been like a little bit allergic to it. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember why. I just remember my mom bought one, and the
That's
only
cheaper
thing
that
that
way.
sucked having to go in the attic to like get it because we put it up there, and it's just a pain to bring down and then set up and everything.
Yeah,
But-
my mom would always make me help her set it up, and then I think I was a little bit allergic to whatever the material is of the fake tree because I'd always help her put it up, and then I'd have these little like red scratches all over my arms for like 3 hours. I'm like, this is cool.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, I would say probably N64 for me was like a pretty big one.
Yeah,
Because I remember seeing the N64 like that year. It was at Best Buy when they used to put I think they still do actually, with the systems, and you could go up and play like whatever game.
yeah.
And I remember seeing Diddy Kong Racing,
Nice.
and I was like, what? It's in 3D? Because the last system I had before that was Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
So I like saw it, and it was like 3D. I'm like, what the heck? This whole map I can race around? So I like did a race, and I was like, Dad, look at this. And I told him I wanted it, and then he got me that with Diddy Kong Racing, and I think
Nice.
GoldenEye and maybe
Did you freak out like that?
Super
kid?
Mario 64 or something like that. Or maybe GoldenEye was later. I think that came out a year after. But I didn't like act like that one kid, but I was like
Super excited. Yeah.
And when I got my
Thanks,
Xbox.
Dad. Yeah.
My Xbox was a big one too because my friend Bobby brought over his Xbox when I had PS2, and we spent all night playing Halo. And I was like, I really want an Xbox now. And I was telling my dad, I'm like, I want an Xbox. I want to play Halo. And then he got it for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't get my Xbox as a gift. I'm pretty sure I bought it
But yeah,
by
I
myself.
bought my GameCube by myself. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, Christmas. Do you
Christmas
remember
time.
how old you were when you stopped believing in Santa Claus?
I don't remember how old I was. It was probably 5th grade or 4th grade. Maybe earlier. I don't know. How old are you when you're in 4th grade?
When I was in 4th
Like
grade.
10 or something like that? 8?
That sounds about right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I remember, I think it was probably 4th grade. Somebody said something at school like, yeah, like Santa's not real. And I was like, what? What are you talking about, Willis?
What you
She's
talking
just
about,
like,
Will? Someone spelled it for you at school? It's so fucked up.
yeah. Well, he was just talking to like us in a group, and he said something about that. And I looked at everybody else, and everybody else just like kind of was like in agreement, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. And then I like went home that night, and I remember going to my mom's room and being like, hey, can I ask you a question? She's like, what? And I'm like, is Santa real? And she's like, do you really want to know? And I was like, yeah. She's
Well,
like,
that's already a good answer.
she's like, you won't get any more gifts from Santa. And I'm like, that's okay. I want to know. And she's like,
Aw. I would
and
have
I'm
just
like, no.
pretended to keep believing if my parents told me that.
They still got me gifts. I want to know the truth.
Fair.
I could handle the truth.
I can handle the truth. The
But,
average kid stops believing 8 to 10 years old.
Yeah.
38.36% stop believing. Man, there's some that stop believing in high school in this in this
Who
survey.
would still believe in high school?
5.93% of people stop believing in high school.
Are they telling the truth? Like, if this is a survey thing, I would say that too. Like, oh yeah, I stopped believing in them yesterday.
That's true. It is a survey, so who knows how real they are. But there's 5.09% that never believed in Santa. What an awful childhood you must have had.
I mean, maybe if you have like shitty parents,
Yeah.
or like they don't celebrate Christmas, or I don't know, just
That's
different
true.
circumstances.
If they don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
Because the survey says 9 out
That's
of 10
true. Some people-
Americans. Yeah.
And I didn't mean to combine those two to say like if you don't celebrate Christmas, you're a shitty parent. I just meant like
That's
you
totally
could
what
have
it
shitty
means.
parents who don't celebrate Christmas because or they don't. I don't know. They're just mean or something like that. Or you could have like parents who don't celebrate Christmas and they celebrate something else.
Yeah. That's so funny. So there's a thing that's by gender, how they found out that Santa wasn't real in the survey. And for women, it was mostly my schoolmates told me.
Yeah, that's how it was for me though.
And then for men, it was my parents told me.
I mean, my parents confirmed it.
Yeah. Or I caught,
Schoolmate told me.
or I caught my parents putting presents on their tree is a high percentage for both of them.
I never did. I always fell asleep, but I went to bed pretty late because my mom would do her Christmas Eve party. So like I would go to sleep late, and then I would also wake up super early. So like I was always asleep. I never caught them putting presents under there.
I think I never caught them putting presents under, but I remember finding hiding spots that they would hide presents in.
I did find where my mom hid presents one time, but like I had to like they're already wrapped and stuff, so I didn't know what they were. A lot of times when I was a kid, a lot of it, there's like some, when I was younger, there's a lot of like action figures and stuff. Then as I got older, there's a lot of like video games and controllers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, you want to open your present?
Oh, yeah. So Amber Simpson got me a present. She
That's
already opened hers, which was the Mole Man figure.
Yeah.
The Marvel Mole Man figure. But this one's mine.
It's kind of for both of us. It's for the podcast, really. I was shopping for my mom and found this, and I was like, oh, my God. Yay.
Me opening it.
It's in a bag. I wanted to wrap it.
Oh, my God. Celebrate every day. National Calendar 2021. The official authoritative source for fun, unusual, and unique national days.
So shout out to National Today, a company that I get 95% of my research from.
Nice. Oh, really? That's them?
Yeah. They put out, they're the ones that I go, like when we're picking holidays, I look at their list the most because they're really, really good at like breaking down everything. Like they do their own like few paragraphs of like the history of it, and then they do timelines, and then they do the surveys, and then they do like traditions, statistics, how to celebrate it. So they're really like our best friends on this podcast.
Yeah. I mean,
and I didn't realize that they were as big as they are until I went to buy my mom a calendar and found this calendar that's made by them.
Well, you know what they should have done? They should have started a podcast.
They should have started a podcast.
They didn't do it, so we capitalized on it, and sorry, but, you know.
Maybe one day they'll be our real friends.
Yeah,
so, it's pretty
days.
cool. It tells you what holiday it is each day. And then, so if we end up doing this for another year, we don't even need to look it up. We could just use the calendar.
That's true. Just scroll through. Most of the days have at least like 3 or 4 days, and then some have like 6 or 7. There's a few I think only had like 2.
And it looks like they pick like what? They pick one to do a story about.
Go to Christmas real quick. See if there's another one.
That's
so this is for the year 2021, and Christmas December 25th says
Alphabet Day or Noel Day. Oh,
Noel.
Alphabet Day or Noel Day. Oh, Pumpkin Pie Day and Christmas Day.
Oh, alphabet is the same as Noel Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Noel, because there's no L in
And then
alphabet.
on the back side, they do a more detailed description of what National Pumpkin Pie Day is.
Ah, interesting.
I like it. It's fancy. And then there's a little area for notes.
Nice. You take notes sometimes.
I do take notes. I mean, that's not enough room for notes.
for all your notes. True. No, that's cool. I appreciate that, Amber Simpson, and we'll use it for the podcast.
Yeah, we will.
Especially come January.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot.
Okay.
We have until April until our year anniversary, so we have a few months to use it.
Yeah. Nice.
All
right. Well, I appreciate that. Good gift for me and the podcast.
You and the podcast.
Cool. That's big.
Daniel Craig says he likes it too.
And Daniel Craig sitting here.
He just told me with his eyes.
As a standee cutout sitting in a chair over here.
That I stole from work because the movie's not coming out till next year. So
I know. I'm so sad about that. I want to see it.
We get to look at his package sitting next to us. I just
his
made
package?
Robert look at his package.
Like, what are you talking about? I thought he was like holding a package, but he's holding a gun.
He's holding a gun. Put the guns away. We're recording a podcast, Daniel Craig.
Jeez, Daniel Craig.
Oh, I meant like his package.
That package?
Yeah.
Where?
His man pants package.
Oh God, it's folded in half right now.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean,
just saying.
He's very flat today.
All right. If we do the exclusive Patreon monthly episode today, we'll make sure we get him in the video.
Yeah.
So you can see that on Patreon if you're a patron of Seven Lamb.
Patron on Patreon. So how do you celebrate Christmas, Robert Lamb?
I celebrate it like every other American. I get some presents, put them under a tree, drink some eggnog, go with my families, give them presents. Everybody opens it. Some of the presents you like, some of the presents you don't like, you pretend to like.
Yeah. You pretend
you
to like.
appreciate it all. You eat.
You know what sucks about getting old?
What?
You don't get really good presents.
Yeah, I know. I think my dad's giving me money though.
And they're like, you're an
That's
adult. You know that it's hard to live a life and have money, so you don't get anything.
It's rough. That's
or
why
you get stocks.
I didn't know what to buy my dad or mom. I never do. So
I
it's
know.
like
Life is hard as an adult. Unless you're like rich and your parents buy you a car, then good for you.
that would be awesome.
Buy us a car. Thank you.
Yeah. I want a car. I need a car.
I need a car too.
I don't have automatic windows.
We need a company car, Robert Lamb.
We'll get one
because
soon.
we drive all
we
the
drive
time
all
on
the
this
way around the block to go get our stuff for these holidays.
We need a car to go get cake every day.
That's true, and that's expensive too.
Speaking
Getting all
of
that cake. Yeah,
is today cake day?
I think it's a cake day.
It's definitely a cake day.
I mean, it's definitely a dessert day. If you have pie, I guess you can just substitute that because that's like a holiday tradition too. You could probably do like
I
a
want
pie.
like
But I
a
think
white
cake.
chocolate,
A white chocolate cake?
a white chocolate cake. So
Okay.
it's like snow.
Oh.
Get it?
Why not just like a red and green cake?
Ew.
Why?
I don't know.
Like red velvet and
I'm
green
not like
velvet.
I used to love red velvet, but like
red velvet is just like chocolate cake anyways.
It's more recently. It's like because my boss's favorite cake is red velvet, and I got her one for National Bosses Day, and then one of our managers made her like red velvet cookies with some like cream filling, and I had one of those. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I like red velvet.
Really? I like them.
That's okay.
I like them.
White chocolate cake for me. That's what I'm gonna have today.
It's definitely a cake day. Definitely celebrate. Buy some gifts, or it's probably too late now.
Open
Open your gifts.
stockings.
Go through your stockings.
Play with your
Celebrate with
toys.
family.
Come
play with
visit
all your
me
stuff.
at the movie theater and get COVID.
Go see Wonder Woman in theaters right now.
or in your home.
Not a sponsor though.
There's another few movies coming out. News
Yeah.
of the World that has Tom Hanks. You're supposed to
I
be
don't know
better.
anything about like movies this year.
You're supposed to be better at life. It's a
I'm
Tom
not.
Hanks movie. Is like back in the day, like how they spread. He's like travels by horse and spreads the news.
Oh really?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think it got decent reviews. And then there's one called Promising Young Woman that comes out.
So they're still releasing
That
a
we
decent
did,
amount.
we did like a sneak review of it a couple days ago in Dolby.
Dolby.
Let me see. I've been seeing reviews about it forever. It has Carrie Mulligan,
Okay, she's good.
Bo Burnham, Allison
Oh.
Brie,
Okay.
and Clancy Brown, Adam Brody. It's got some decent people in it.
Clancy Brown.
Doesn't have a
Is
great.
that the dude from Starship Troopers?
I think so.
I
It's
think it is.
this guy with the long hair and the weird
Yep.
face.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Starship
It doesn't have great reviews, but it sounds good. It says a young woman traumatized by a tragic event in her past seeks out vengeance against those who cross her path.
Oh. My.
Looks like a girl that just like tricks men into banging her and then like murders them. I don't know if
Interesting.
that's what it's about.
yeah. Who knows? But yeah, go see a movie if you have some spare time and you don't have enough toys to play with.
Yeah, or rent a theater for $99.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to all.
Ding dong dong. Ho ho ho.
And for Amber
Mistletoe.
and myself, to all,
a
a very good night.
Aw.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.